To America, she brought a piece of home with her. So now she's choosing to share it with the community around her. Our Christina Thacker stopped by the TriniLime Cafe and shows us how no matter how far from home you go, there's always somewhere you can plant roots.
Familiar sounds and a taste of someone's home.
I'm putting some flowers so it won't stick on the table.
Appeal to anyone's senses who walks into this restaurant on State Street in KC. TriniLime Cafe is the first of its kind here in the Midlands, offering a variety of Trinidadian cuisines. But for Chef Solange Solomon, the story of her career started long before these doors opened.
I started cooking at 9. My very first meal to cook was a pot of soup for my grandfather because he had came home from the hospital and he was sick.
The young chef was born in the Caribbean, spending most of her adolescence learning cooking skills from her grandmother. But of course, her journey would be full of trials and tribulations. The first meal she ever cooked is living proof.
I put everything in the pot like I saw my grandmother has done, and the peas never cooked.
And despite her first cooking attempt and first setback, she had someone who believed in her.
My grandfather still ate the soup.
By the time she was age 12, Chef Solomon had improved leaps and bounds in her craft. This would be the first time she obtained the role of head chef in her own household.
And I was cooking all the food in the house. And my dad will come up on a Sundays to eat dinner at our house. Well, not dinner, lunch at our house versus eating at home with his wife.
25 years ago, Solomon came here to America, and her lifetime of cooking and catering would find a new place to plant its roots.
I believe God brought it to KC. God made everything possible. He sent the building. When I entered, I knew it was the building for me.
And this building would become hers in October of 2023, being open for a little over 3 months. Alongside Chef Solomon are Elsa and Darren, who help her with the Trinidadian dishes. Today, they're making doubles, where the dough of the flour and yeast is flattened, fried, and topped.
That's the finished product. And then we typically back home, they wrap it up. They fold it and wrap it. And that's one of our known street foods.
Street food that you can find TriniLime Cafe serving this year during St. Paddy's Day celebrations in 5 Points. You can find the makings of Solange, Darren, Elsa, and the rest of the TriniLime Cafe crew at different food events around Columbia, or in that heaven-sent building on State Street. In KC, Christina Thacker, WIS News 10.
That just looks delicious. And I asked
It does.
Christina if they had jerk chicken, and she's like, yes, they do.
Yes, and Christina brought some food in and some drinks for everyone. I didn't get a chance to get them because people ate them and drank them immediately. So
Boom. Something was with hibiscus?
Yeah, I heard it was great.
I saw that too.
So yeah, have to try it. But yeah, amazing.
Awesome. All right. We've got more weather and news all coming up.
I think the